10 banned toys that can kill. If you're the type of parent to buy your kid any toy he asks for from the aisle without taking a look, you might want to change your ways after today's video. Some toys aren't the most kid-friendly and can actually put your kid in the hospital. Number 1. Easy Bake Oven. In today's video, we'll be talking about the 10 banned toys that can kill. Make sure you stick around to catch all the dangerous ones. The Easy Bake Oven is a working oven for kids, especially girls who love to play and cook in the kitchen. It's basically a heating element that comes with pans and trays. A mixture of cake powder and water is pushed inside the oven through a slot. After the cake is fully baked, it's pushed out of the oven, and voila! The freshly baked cake made by the little girl is ready. But this bake oven also has a dark side, and that is a dozen children got their fingers stuck inside the slot, and even more fell prey to severe burns. Around 250 reports showed various incidents of burns back in 2007, so 1 million of these bake ovens were called back, but a few are still present in the market. Your girl is better off with a doll. Number 2. Magnetix. Magnetix is a combination of several building blocks consisting of steel or plastic-bearing balls joined together with a magnet. Magnetix was the most wanted toy back in 2005 and was considered one of the best sellers on all websites, including Amazon.com. But it seems like the manufacturers didn't think about what would happen if a toddler actually swallowed one of those plastic balls or those small, powerful magnets. It's definitely going to cause real trouble for sure. The magnets are not digested in the digestive system. Instead, they connect with each other through the tissue. They accumulate in the body and form a large mass. This bundle of magnets breaks your intestines or causes perforation or blockage, which can get fatal if left untreated. It also cuts off blood supply to vital organs, resulting in dysfunctional organs. Kenny Sweet, a 22-month-old infant, died after swallowing 9 magnets. The CPSC issued a recall notice after the death of the small baby. Number 3. Slap Bracelets. A slap bracelet is flexible stainless steel, usually covered with plastic or silicone cover. While it's fun to play with a bracelet on your wrist, slap bracelets are actually harmful because they start cutting the soft, tender skin of the kids. The plastic cover can come off, which exposes the sharp edges, leading to lacerations in young children. A kid could also lose a finger just from a tiny sharp bracelet. After more reports of slap bracelets poured in, the bracelets were also banned in the School of New York. In 2012, Toysmith recalled a sharp batch because the metal was coming off. But slap bracelets never actually went away and are still available in the market. So if you're a super parent and you would buy anything for your child, please don't get them a slap bracelet because it ain't anything fun. Number 4. Sky Dancers Flying Dolls. What else actually sounds really cool? Hard plastic dolls with winged cover arms that sat down in a molded base. Yes, a Sky Dancer flying doll. Wherever it goes, the kid follows. However, as time would tell, it wasn't the best of ideas. Toy manufacturer Galoob came to know about various eye injuries, serious cuts, broken teeth, and even a broken rib and a concussion. The flying doll leads the kids to a fireplace or a swimming pool, thus causing various incidents. Flying dolls also hit people, leading to scratched corneas and facial lacerations that required stitches. The CPSC recalled approximately 9 million flying dancing dolls when they came to know about the injuries, but that doesn't mean they completely disappeared, because a few children refused to give them back to Galoob, and trust me, we would have done the same if we were a kid. Number 5. YoYo Water Ball. The squishy YoYo water balls are attached to a stretchable cord that bounces off. Now, how can a simple water-filled ball actually be dangerous for the children? It sounds harmless, right? Let us inform you guys of its dark side. Water-filled balls can cause fatal strangulation in an unattended child. An older child would wrap the string tightly around his neck. Although the toy may not immediately disable a boy, if a kid applies greater force and is unable to remove it and with no help available, it's probably going to lead to death. The CPSC pushed the industries to stop the manufacture of these water balls. What's more, the liquid can be toxic, and the whole toy is flammable. After protests from the parents, the retail of these products did stop in some states, but not all. So don't leave your child unattended ever with a yo-yo ball. The damage can occur in a blink of an eye, and you wouldn't even know. Number 6. Kick scooters. Every child craves a kick scooter, right? But as cool as the name sounds, the more dangerous it gets. This human powdered street vehicle is responsible for various injuries in kids. According to researchers, 40% of toy-related injuries were due to kick scooters in 1990 to 2001. The most common injuries were fractures or dislocations in the upper and lower extremities. Most children get knee or arm fractures with minor to major cuts and bruises too. Experts emphasize the need to wear a helmet or elbow or knee pads every time a kid rides a kick scooter. Will you be getting a kick scooter for your kid anytime soon? We bet not. Number 7. Candy cigarettes. Sugar, bubblegum, and chocolate are wrapped up in paper just like a cigarette. Yummy, right? Some candy cigarettes also contain a sugar powder at the other end of the cigarette, thus producing sugar smoke just like a normal cigarette. A kid would be doing something similar to what an adult does, and although it might appear harmless, it's really not. The smoke can affect the CNS system of children at a very young age, which may reduce their lifespan. The smoke also affects the respiratory system, particularly the alveoli in the lungs. Tobacco companies collaborated with the industries that make candy cigarettes, which explains its similarity with tobacco cigarettes. Even though it was banned in some countries, it is still manufactured and sold on the market with a different name, such as candy sticks or simply candy. Number 8. Fidget Spinner. A fidget spinner is a ball bearing made of plastic or metal. It's made to spin along the axis by an external force. Similar products were also made back in 1993, but fidget spinners became the new trend back in 2017. It was not a toy just for the kids, but also for adults. They were meant to help autistic people to concentrate during lectures. In 2017, many children became fond of these fidget spinners, and they used to bring them to schools and trade. As a result of their frequent use, fidget spinners became a distraction, and teachers started complaining about it. Private schools then decided to ban these fidget spinners at school. Fidget spinners can also cause bruises and cuts when spun by children with a greater force. Due to these reasons, fidget spinners lost their popularity within no time. Number 9. Belt-buckled Derringer toy gun. Toy guns are similar to real guns, but they're made for playing. They're on the wish list of every boy who doesn't want a belt-buckled Derringer toy gun. Even though they're actually toys, they can cause damage similar to a real gun. And so guns, be they a toy, can never be something to play with. A gray plastic bullet loaded in a brass metal could be fired either from a belt buckle or from a helping hand position. The bullet is somehow similar to the size to a rifle slug. Now, how is this buckled Derringer gun actually harmful? The cap of the gun could actually catch fire due to friction, thus resulting in severe burns. You definitely don't want your child to be playing with something that's actually flammable, right? Number 10. Snack Time Cabbage Patch Kid. Snack Time Cabbage Patch Kid sounds fun until someone loses a finger. It's basically a squishy patch kid who opens its mouth to eat. This particular patch kid appeared back in the late 1990s. The food moved through the metal rollers, and they exited in a back plane. Pretty amazing, I know. But guess what? This patch kid could not differentiate between human flesh and food, and ultimately you could lose a finger. When your finger gets stuck in its mouth, it starts eating your fingers, and you cannot stop it because there's no switch off button too. That sucks so bad. Also, if your hair gets stuck in its mouth, you won't be able to get it out either. After several reports of various incidents, these Snack Time Cabbage Patch Kids were recalled from the market. And that's a wrap for this video. What other dangerous toys can you think of? Do you have any life-threatening stories of your own? Let us know in the comments section below. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to our channel for more videos. Bye now.